live in if you work in Hollywood or the Valley. So a lot of celebrities have lived here and live here now. Orlando Bloom has moved in with his sweetheart, Mary. At the moment, one of the effects was when he moved out, people who moved in had the gardeners cut down the shrubbery that was hiding the house. So if you look to the right here, this was Orlando Bloom's house. He might still own it. I didn't see for sale signs, but of course I'm not here 5 days of the week usually. The driveway is behind his fence. I saw Orlando 4 times right here in a white Mercedes-Benz SUV. He always rolled down the window and smiled. And this White House coming up on the right with the reddish-orange umbrella, it still belongs to comedic actor Will Ferrell, though he hasn't lived here in years. It's his first Hollywood home. He bought a condo in Beverly Hills and moved there. I would have done the reverse. And now he's in Malibu, but still owns that property. I'm pretty sure you know William H. Macy, the red-haired actor who's been the male lead on Shameless all along. He's been in about half of the movies anyone has made in the last 30 years. I've worked on 8 of them that I know of. I've worked with him twice. His wife is Felicity Huffman from Desperate Housewives. On top of the hill here to the left is their home. It's getting hard to see. I've seen them in the yard, on the stairway, in the driveway, and down here in the street numerous times. She always pulls down her cap and runs to the nearest gate because she doesn't want people to get her picture when she's not all professionally made up. But William H. Macy always comes right over to the van and talks to everybody. He's one of the friendliest people I've ever worked with anywhere. Likes to keep everybody laughing all day. This house on the right is where Scarlett Johansson lived when Scarlett Johansson and Ryan Reynolds, when they were a couple, lived here. They're now with other people, of course. But when they were here, I saw Scarlett do the set of French Doors on the right twice. Scarlett is now the highest paid actress in the world. Did you know that? She is. It seems that everybody loves diminutive actor Danny DeVito. If you look to the left in a moment and let your eyes travel just halfway up the hillside, and then stop, and you'll come to a platform, a white railing, and a tiny building, Danny DeVito's house. It's just a joke, folks. No, it's not a polite joke. Unusual person. He has an unusual hobby. He's in an unusual living situation. I happened to read in our free weekly newspaper, the LA Weekly, a few years ago, that David Lynch's 3 houses, this one and the next 2 on the left, are mostly full of display cases that David builds himself and fills with things that he likes to take apart. You can see him building his display cases if those white doors are open behind the Scion XP. I've seen him in there many times working away on his drill press and his bandsaw. I've seen David Lynch with his eye protection on 2 dozen times. This is his on the left too. This lovely property here on the left has been celebrity owned many times since it was built. Right now it belongs to British action star Jason Statham, who bought it from Ben Stiller. We used to see Ben here frequently. I've seen Jason here maybe 7 or 8 times. Did somebody lose a water? This just rolled up to me. Everybody's seen some vampire movies and TV shows. The vampire thing is entertainment. All started with a book called Dracula, written by Bram Stoker. Of course, there have been Dracula movies and TV shows. The first time they made a Dracula movie, it starred Hungarian actor Bela Lugosi as Dracula. And this next place here here on the right was Bela Lugosi's home. There's no gargoyles or pedestrian entrance here. I think befitting a vampire's residence. You want to look to the top of the hill here on the left when I stop. There's a huge white house, actress Meg Ryan's home. When they broke up, Ben Affleck sold this place to director Kevin Smith, who had directed him in Dogma. Kevin still lives there. Saw Kevin up on the deck twice on 7.
Casa de Jennifer López.
When they train you to be a tour guide,
Vamos a pasar la casita de Jennifer López, está cayendo. De puro cartón como la mía.
I was actually told that Lawrence Fishburne would call the police if I stop at Kramer's house, but I know it's nonsense. And I think you can see, if you don't stop right here, you can't see Lawrence Fishburne's house on the left. I know you know Lawrence Fishburne at least as Morpheus in the Matrix movies.
De otro famoso aquí.
If you've seen some game shows, though, chances are you know the line, "Come on, jump down." Until Drew Carey started hosting The Price is Right, the host for decades was Bob Barker. You still see Bob, even though he turned 99 last December. He likes to lean up against the wall here on the left, give us the big familiar Bob Barker smile, and he'll talk to us for just as long as we like. He's wonderful. This place on the
Otra
right
casa de otro famoso que hace
was Dolores
películas.
Del Rio's house. Remember we started by seeing Dolores' mural? She approved the design
Estamos
of this
en
place,
Hollywood.
had it built and lived here right through the rest of her life, while continuing to make movies both here and in Mexico. Right through 1978, lived here till 1983 when she passed away. We'll see a statue of Dolores at the end of the tour at the gateway to the Walk of Fame. And she's also in the huge mural on the east-facing wall of Hollywood High School's auditorium, depicting 13 celebrities. Make an effort to see it. It's just a block south of the Hollywood Highland complex. I just love British actress Helen Mirren. I mean, Helen just gets better and better. I've seen a lot of her lately. If you look to the right at the top of this street, Helen Mirren's hedge and wall and trees. I'm just teasing you right now. We're going to see Helen's house clearly over the trees when we're 3 blocks down the street coming back at the end of the tour. While you're in Hollywood, you get so ambitious that you think you might want to take a hike to spot celebrities. I'll tell you what to do. And it stands a good chance of working. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I lived in this neighborhood. And I'm a runner. I look forward to kicking out 5 miles every other night. When I lived here, I did my running in Runyon Canyon Park. If you look to the right when I get to the corner, at the top of this street, you'll see a stone wall, some stone columns and some wrought iron fence. It's one of the southern entrances to Russell Canyon Park. It goes all the way back up the hill to Mahalla Drive. Go for a hike up there. You're very likely to see celebrities hiking, walking their dogs, jogging, seeing the water. Please look to the right after this next stop sign. There's a gap in the hedges here. You see the Samuel